So I was playing Steal a Brainrot when Sammy released the brand new super exclusive limited time La Jolly Grande Brainrot. Now, I really wanted to get it since the only other limited time Brainrot I'd been able to get was the Quesadilla Vampirio, which I was able to trait farm up to 90 million per second, but 1 week ago I'd accidentally loaded into a public server for literally less than 1 second, and in that time the Vampirio had randomly vanished from my base. With the La Jolly Grande though, it looked fairly simple to craft, and I was fortunate enough to have a Reindeer Tralala spawn in almost immediately, as well as a Ballerina Peppermintina, meaning that I already had half the ingredients necessary in a little under a minute. So I went ahead and put them on in, and so far, not a single Jolly Grande had been redeemed yet, which I was honestly pretty surprised by. Now, I still did need a list Sahur and a Santa Teo, but since Sammy had yet to spawn in any of the ingredients, which he almost always does during admin abuse, I was pretty sure he would spawn in what I needed, and so I decided to kill some time using the Santa Fuse machine. Of course, Sammy had made it so you would only just get a ton of Lavacas, but I honestly wasn't even that annoyed since the Lavacas look so cool. And even better, a little later, I managed to get a Ho 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 Sahur, which I actually really like the design of. Unfortunately though, I wasn't getting the most lucky with the spawn Sammy was doing, and so far I had only gotten another Ballerina Peppermintina and a few Reindeer Tralala. But I kept waiting, killing time by opening lucky blocks because I knew that sooner or later Sammy would spawn in either the list Sahur or the Santa Teo. Now, this actually worked out perfectly since literally 3 seconds after Sammy turned on 12x luck, I had a list Sahur spawn in, which I promptly purchased. And even better, pretty soon after, I had one of my fans join into my private server to give me the Santa Teo, which he knew I needed. So now, I had all 4 of the Brainrots I needed to craft the La Jolly Grande, and I was super excited to finally get another limited time Brainrot. However, right as I was putting the Brainrots in, something terrible happened, which you'll soon see. And also, I'm closing on 500,000 subs, so if you want to be an OG on the channel, make sure you drop a sub. No pressure, of course. Anyways, literally seconds before I was about to spawn, and my PC randomly decided to crash.